Hello Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I got Hordak to go with my She-Ra from the Princess of Power Masterverse line. We've got the art on the back, of course, a little bit of text. The also available, I've got Catra, I've got She-Ra. I'm not getting Zodak. I could not care about the other He-Man Skeletor from the other cartoon. There's some art on the side. No art on the front, unfortunately, just the art on the back. And let's get him out of the box. I mean, of course I got Hordak. I wasn't kind of planning to get any of these really, because I didn't start the Classics collection, and I thought, well, do I get the Masterverse ones, because obviously they're newer, they're cheaper, and they're doing some of the ones that I wanted from the Classics collection, so I had to have She-Ra to go with Skeletor, He-Man and Skeletor. So, well, if I got She-Ra, I had to have her Skeletor, Hordak, so that's what I did. So let's get him cut out. Oh, I hate these things. They don't even need them, they do hold. Oh, I hate these. Okay. He's got really big thighs and they're really tight. Sometimes they're really loose, they're not that hard to get. Other times, yeah, they are. Spare arm. I'll leave that in there. Okay, so. Oh my god. Okay, let's get that arm back on. So he's a bit dark, and his face has this slightly pearlescent sort of look to it, which is, I guess, kind of supposed to look like bone, I think. Which is interesting. But I think of it as just pale white, like pale white skin. But okay. His cape is interesting. It's quite ragged. I don't remember. I mean, is this supposed to look exactly like the one in the cartoon? Kind of, but yeah, I can't remember if he had a cape like that. But it looks pretty amazing. Accessories. So he's got that blast out of his arm cannon, I guess. And we have a regular arm, which I didn't cut out. Okay. 2 fists and a little claw. His bow thing, which that's tied on as well. I mean, whatever these things are called. It's got a little additional clear plastic in there, and a shield. So let's compare him to, so get rid of all those little horrible pieces of plastic in the background. Compare him to which? I guess the cartoon Hordak from Super 7 is the closest comparison. And I loved this one at the time. His head actually looks bigger, I'm surprised. The proportions are a bit bigger, even though they're taller and bigger overall as a figure. But the arm cannon was just an attachment, which didn't quite look like the real one, but it was better than nothing. Although, Hurricane Hordak's cannon arm was always pretty accurate. I was pretty happy with that. I wasn't really impressed with that one, but still, he was blue. And then, of course, the original was grey and had no cannon arm. That's the Origins, of course. That's the original one. It's not the same, but it was good enough when I was a kid. And of course, his Eternal Foe She-Ra. You know, you couldn't have She-Ra without Hordak, and I had He-Man and Skeletor, so I had to get She-Ra and Hordak. Probably not going to get this King Hiss though. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. The cannon arm looks great. I am surprised by, like, you know, the smaller, pearly sort of skinned head. Just doesn't look as big as this one. I don't know. It's a pasty, ugly face, whereas this one's a bit more I don't know. It's just not as ugly. For the most part, the details are the same. Well, I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the Masterverse He-Man and Skeletor. Masterverse She-Ra and Skeletor. Oh my god! The Masterverse She-Ra and Hordak. Well, he's a Skeletor.